My creepy stepfather got very sad that I did not wear the thong bikinis he bought me. Now my mother wouldn't let me swim if I didn't wear one of the bikinis he offered. I am 15 years old and have lived with my mother, 32, for as long as I can remember. 5 years ago, she started dating a new person who she ended up marrying last year, and since then he has come to live with us. My stepfather, 45, is nice but has a habit of constantly entering my room without knocking. He also sometimes criticizes my clothing, saying things like, they're too short or too showy. Last week, he took a trip to visit a family member who lives in Brazil. When he returned, he gave us several things he brought: snacks and sweets, some soccer jerseys for me and my mother, and also bikinis, thong bikinis. Maybe he has observed that I love swimming in the pool. Although I never wore this type of bikini, I thanked my stepfather for the gifts and didn't think any more about it. Fast forward to this weekend. I was in our garden swimming in the pool whilst wearing a swimsuit that I use in my swimming classes. My stepfather passed by the garden and said, hello, but before I could answer, he turned his back to me and walked away. He spent the whole day avoiding me. He didn't have lunch with me and my mother. Before dinner, my mother came into the room and said that I needed to apologize to my stepfather. I didn't understand what she meant by that and asked her to elaborate. She told me that my stepfather was very sad about me because he had bought those bikinis, especially for me, and I didn't wear them. I responded that I didn't feel comfortable wearing thong bikinis, and that although I appreciated the gift, I also wouldn't feel comfortable wearing them in front of someone whom I just met some years ago. I also said that I was okay with the fact that he bought those bikinis because maybe that's what is popular in Brazil, but it was kind of weird for him to get upset just because I didn't wear a piece of cloth. My mom snapped at me, telling me that I was being extremely unfair and that my stepfather would never look at me in that way. I tried to explain that I wasn't accusing him of anything and that I just wanted to say that I wasn't comfortable in that situation, but it didn't help. She left my room saying that she would have to apologize to my stepfather and that I wouldn't swim in our pool again if I didn't wear one of the bikinis he offered me. Update. I talked to my aunt and I explained the whole situation. She told me that she would talk with my mom, but this should not be something discussed on the phone, so she'll come to my house tomorrow. Because the mood is not that good in my house, I will spend this night at my neighbor's house. She has a daughter a little bit older than me who used to babysit me. Tomorrow she will walk to school with me before going to work.